As with any stove, the Freedom Independence requires periodic maintenance to ensure top performance, efficiency, and safety. This video will be an overview of general cleaning and maintenance. Your cleaning and maintenance schedule will primarily depend on the quality of pellet fuel being used, heat settings, and frequency of use. This video is designed as a simple guideline. Always refer to your owner's manual for detailed maintenance outlines. Let's start with cleaning the glass. A clean glass provides a great view of the fire. With your Freedom stove off and cool, use a damp paper towel or bunched up newspaper, dip it in the ash, and wipe the glass down. Specialty glass cleaners are available to remove stubborn buildup and deposits. When using a chemical cleaner, wipe back over the glass with a damp paper towel to remove any leftover residue. Use a dry paper towel once clean to remove water spots and smudges. Cleaning the burn pot in your Freedom Independence is key for optimal performance and efficiency. The quality of pellet fuel and frequency of use will determine if the burn pot requires daily maintenance or if you can go up to 5 to 7 days before cleaning. Make sure your stove is shut down and cool before cleaning the burn pot. We recommend fireproof protective gloves and an ash vacuum when performing burn pot maintenance. First, we want to brush off any ash and remove the deflector from the front of the burn pot. Use the provided scraper tool to break up any deposits in the burn pot. After scraping, vacuum out any ash and inspect to make sure all burn pot holes are open. Place the deflector back on the studs once complete. After you've burned through 30 bags of pellets, loosen the wing nut screws on the burn pot cover plate, remove the cover plate, vacuum out any accumulated fly ash, and tighten the cover plate back down when complete. On the front of your Freedom Independence where the warm air blows out, there will be a heat exchange rod. This rod scrapes ash off the heat exchange tubes as it's pulled and pushed. Keeping our heat exchange tubes clean ensures maximum efficiency. Make sure the stove is shut down and cool before using the heat exchange rod. Simply move the rod back and forth a few times every 2 to 4 bags you burn to clear off any excess ash. Every 4 to 7 days when running continuously, we want to inspect and empty the ash pan. Make sure the stove is shut down and cool before removing the ash pan. You'll want to empty the ashes into a non-combustible container placed on a non-combustible surface. Once your ash pan is empty, you can place the lid on the container and seat the ash pan back in the stove. As we look at monthly maintenance, the Freedom has an easy access cover plate under the ash pan for cleaning ash from the flue tubes. Always make sure the stove is off and cold when performing maintenance. We always recommend using an ash vacuum for safety and ash containment. Continuing with our monthly maintenance, we want to remove the left side panel to expose the exhaust fan motor. Start by removing the 4 stovetop fasteners using the included 3mm Allen wrench. With all 4 bolts removed, you can lift the top off the stove and carefully set to the side. The side panel will simply slide up and out. Anytime we open the side panels and we are working near the electrical components, we want to have the stove unplugged from the wall and battery backup disconnected if applicable. Just below the exhaust motor, there is an access cover plate. Remove the screws, vacuum out the area, and place the cover plate back on when complete. Annually, we want to remove the screws that hold the exhaust motor to the housing. We can then lift the motor up and clean the fan blade fins with a dry paintbrush. Directly underneath the exhaust motor will be the convection fan, also referred to as the ventilator blower. It's recommended to clean the impeller fins annually or more frequently if you have pets. There are 2 bolts on the left and right side that will need to be removed to pull the blower out. A dry paintbrush and compressed air are great tools for removing accumulated dust and debris. It's recommended to inspect the flue vent exhaust pipe once a month or every 30 to 50 bags of pellet fuel that is burned. A flue brush and rod work well to break up and remove accumulated ash in the venting. If you have a venting T connecting to the exhaust tailpipe, you can dump the ash from the bottom cleanout cap or threaded pipe depending on your configuration. After 50 bags of pellets have burned through the stove, let the fuel hopper run empty so accumulated pellet fines can be vacuumed out. Annually, we want to check the Freedom Stove remote control battery, circuit board battery, and inspect our firebox door and fuel hopper gaskets. We have 2 fuses located on the rear of the stove. The bottom fuse is for the igniter element and is a twist lock design. The upper fuse is our main power supply. You will need a small precision screwdriver to pop the fuse compartment open. In the event the fuse is blown, there is a spare fuse included. The Freedom Independence is easy to clean and maintain on a routine schedule. Always refer to your owner's manual when maintaining and operating your Freedom stove. Visit your local dealer or freedomstoves.com to learn more.